Hey YouTube, how we doing? We're back. We are going to watch the Silent Hill F trailer. I have not seen it. It's been out for a few days now, but a lot of people in the community have been talking about it. I'm quite excited to see it. So we're going to have a look at it, have a talk about it, and just let me know what you think about it. So let's just hop straight in.
Sakuko, どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、キラコ。どこにいるの？ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。サクコ。裏切り者。
September 25th this year? This year? Sorry, let me just... No, I just want to... Neobards... Is that who's making it? Neobards Entertainment? Because I don't remember seeing Bluebird at the beginning. Captured on PS5 Pro, some camera angles just for trailer use. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, so there's nothing to say Bluebird's got anything to do with it. And that makes sense because they announced like 3 games all at the same time. So, let's talk about this. Firstly, I'm going to go on record as saying this could be literally any game, and I think it would be a decent survival horror game. The fact that they're going to put Silent Hill in front of it, there's nothing in this trailer that makes me think Silent Hill. Not a thing. There's no thematic elements. There's no atmospheric elements. This could be Fatal Frame a million, right? It could be any other horror game or horror genre. It could be a new IP, but I don't think it would gain the traction. I have a feeling this may have started life as a new IP and has been brought into the Silent Hill franchise. I could be wrong on that. That's just a gut feeling. It just feels very removed from the normal Silent Hill fare. It has stabby mannequins. Most horror games have stabby mannequins. That doesn't necessarily make all of them Silent Hill specific. You know, on the stabby mannequins, thank you for that. Good prompting. Firstly, that noise in the background that sounds like a generic crying baby. That better not be the radio noise, because if that's the noise that tells me monsters are nearby, I'm going to lose my shit. Love all the red plants, by the way. Didn't see the woman from the thingy, the wallpaper we originally got. There was like a woman draped in flowers stood in a field. Does anybody remember that? So let's try and piece this together. Something happens. Sakuko and Hinako get lost, and somebody else as well. I've been over mannequins for a decade. Thanks, Silent Hill. Yeah, they definitely. You have to do something different with mannequins. I don't remember a game when they've been like actually scary. If that makes sense. Everyone's gone, even my grandmother. So all of a sudden, everyone's gone. What's with the monsters everywhere? So there's 3 of them. Hinako, Sakuko, who I keep wanting to call Sadako, because of course I do. And you find yourself, that's clearly an in-engine. There is something about, I will say this, there is something about the sort of feudal Japan era, or just Japanese Eastern culture, let's put it that way, Eastern culture horror games that really, they do kind of psychological horror better than Western horror games, I find. That could be the setting, it could be the cultural differences. I'm mature enough to say, you know, there's a lot of spirituality and sort of mystic belief more in the East than in the West. So maybe that connection to, you know, lost relatives and ghosts and all that sort of stuff makes it a bit of a stronger connection. And I don't understand it enough that actually, because that's alien to me, that's, you know, when they try and portray something as spooky, yes, it's spooky. Who knows? You could have been drawn by Junji Ito. That's all I'm saying. Like you are. Let's just take a quick look at that. We have Exhibit A, mannequin bits, stitched together body. This is body horror, saggy skin, so like clearly replaced their skin at some point. Articulated joints. So like mannequin covered in flesh. I do like that when she's holding a weapon, she doesn't look like she knows how to hold a weapon. Nope, not that. There, like that. That bit I do like, because that was something that they did right with like James Sunderland. Because James Sunderland always looked a bit clumsy with the weapons. And the creators came out and said, well, he's supposed to, he's not like an army man. Like he's not an action hero. He's just a dude with a pipe. Like it's supposed to be a bit clumsy. I will wonder, is this normally the enemies in Silent Hill represent, we'll get onto the kind of the thematic settings of it in a second. The enemies in Silent Hill normally represent a deep-rooted trauma within the player character. And I'm just wondering what that is for Hinako here. Like that the uniform appears to be torn. I'm wondering if that's going to be a damage indicator. Although I think that could get a little weird. But I wonder if that's story driven or like a damage indicator thing. What was that? Can I just go forward frame by frame? No, that's 10 seconds, mate. That appears to be a mound of flowers. Like, that's definitely a mound of flowers, isn't it? Oops. No, I don't want to search. Nice. I mean, big knives and mannequins do not a Silent Hill make. That's all I'm going to say there. So that's Sakuko, I think. So you play as Hinako, that's Sakuko. Big field of dead people. Or the same person? Is this the boy? Wait, was that the boy that they came with? On the left-hand side, you might see it just above my face. Is that the boy there? Is that the lad that they came with? So that's how you inspect stuff, taking, yeah. Yeah, and these flowers are everywhere. So I don't know what the representation of these are. These appear to be the same mannequins, I think. Oh no, that one's definitely got a uniform on. So that's one of these. So that's one of these student mannequins. Are they both students? Oh, I see. You've got a girl and a boy student. All right, what does that say? Does anybody read Japanese? It's okay, Google does. Don't worry about it. Carry on, carry on. If anybody does read Japanese, or I'm going to assume, that's a gross exaggeration there. I'm assuming that's Japanese. Love me a good Shinto gate. Fucking brilliant. All of this, like the Shinto gates, the temples, that's a lie? Really? You're right. Google just came up with exactly the same thing. It roughly translates to it's a lie or that's a lie. So friends who are lost, there's 3 of them. I mean, at this point we can probably assume the dude dies and it's just the friendship of the 2 girls. There's, she calls the other one a traitor. There's a lie involved. Something has happened between them 2 to cause some sort of rift. That rift is big enough to drag them into this place. We'll get on to that in a second. That shape looks like important. That's a ribbon on the other side of them, but that shape looks like it's a giant key or something. Was there something on that? Go back. Rewind. Enhance. Yeah, that. That was good. That was a good freeze frame, actually. Because that's like a ceremonial... That's a good freeze frame right there. It's like a ceremonial bell, isn't it? No, I don't think there's anything important on that. I don't know why you start shining from behind, though. Unless there's something else behind it. So, someone's a liar. It's caused this... No, so this is where it starts to fall apart a little bit for me. Silent Hill itself was always like it was a place. It was a cursed location that drew people in. Do you know what I mean? It was always it was never an experience. It's not going to go on a world tour, you know? So I'm curious to know how this fits into the chronology. Unless, of course, you know, this is far enough in the past that maybe this is where... But no, Silent Hill's in the US, so this wouldn't be in the US. That's a ridiculous thought. It's not even in the same continent. Like, make that bit make sense to me. As a lifelong Silent Hill fan, just make that bit make sense to me. Similar to, like, Short Message. I enjoyed Short Message, but it very much felt like a bit of a tech demo of Silent Hill games to come. This feels like a spin-off. Like, I feel like this would be probably a decent survival horror game, but if you stand it up against Silent Hill games, I don't think it's going to be as good. Maybe Silent Hill has a little Tokyo area. It's a big fucking Tokyo area. Well, we've never seen it before. But yeah, that's... Well, right, YouTube, outro. Sorry. PlayStation. Play has no limits. Unless, you know, you don't have a PlayStation account, and then Play definitely has limits. Or money, and then Play definitely has limits. Other than that, Play has no limits. Don't forget that, kids. Anyway, so Silent Hill F, I'm interested. I'm obviously interested. It's a Silent Hill game. But... I'm such a pro. I'm such a pro broadcaster. Yeah. Obviously, I'm interested. It's a Silent Hill game, and I'm definitely going to play it. But I just make it fit into the world, make it fit into the theme of Silent Hill a bit more. Otherwise, what we've got here is a new survival horror game that looks like it could stand up on its own, but they've labelled it a Silent Hill game because it happens to be coming out at a certain time. I don't know. It's almost like Sony have sort of hoovered up a small dev studio that has gone, oh, survival horror game. Oh, Silent Hill 2 remake. Now kiss. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you like the video. If you like it, check out the other ones. You can always check us out on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday over on twitch.tv/WholesomeHorrorGaming. For now, YouTube though. Bye bye.